Yes, people, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Yash Talks Football. Apologies for not doing this match reaction yesterday, and the reason I didn't do it, and I'm not even taking a piss when I say this, I was near enough falling asleep from that, and if you watched that game, you'd probably understand why, because that was an absolute shit show of a game of football. But before we get into it, like, sub and share the content around. Closer to 170, so let's keep that going. We're just hitting the subscribe button, dropping a comment in what you think of the game, what you think of the video. Just do whatever you got to do to help this channel grow. Now, so Arsenal 1, Shaktar 0. What can I say apart from that was one of the worst games of football I can remember ever watching. Started alright in the first 10 minutes, but after that, I don't know what the fuck happened and why the fuck we played like that. I'll go through the starting 11. I think David Raya had nothing to do, but made it awkward when he had to make that save with his arm, which looks very, very uncomfortable in that situation. But apart from that, literally nothing to do, really. Defence looks shaky at times, I'm not going to lie. Gabriel and Saliba, I don't know whether that's from the game the other night against Bournemouth, but they still looked a bit shaky. Ben White, yeah, wasn't great. Calafiori, everything he done was rushed. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, and unfortunately for him, he's now injured. So that's another one on the injury list. So we gotta hope we actually have a decent back line for when we play Liverpool. But yeah, midfield, Declan Rice, standard Declan Rice of the season has not been great at all. And I'm not trying to be negative, whatever, but this guy's a £100 million signing, and he is underwhelming massively this season. I think Thomas Partey played all right. Well, I say Thomas Partey played all right when he was in midfield. When he got moved to right back when Mikel Merino came on, he didn't look himself at all, and that's understandable because the guy's 30 years old and he's not playing a right back. Yes, he used to be a right back when he was at Atletico Madrid, but there's a reason why he's in midfield now, because he's a good midfielder. Trossard, yeah, he weren't great. Started off brightly. Same with Gabby Jesus, who we'll get into in a minute. But yeah, disappeared. Poor penalty from him. That's probably him dropped now. No, Mikel Arteta. But yeah, then Gabriel Jesus. Everything up until the final third in his end product was, yeah, that's just how you sum up Gabriel Jesus in a nutshell. Looks electric. Looks like he wanted it, but at the same time, he couldn't finish his dinner. End product wasn't there. It looks like he was spamming in crosses for the sake of spamming them. Just wasn't great from Gabriel Jesus, and I think you can definitely tell his time is nearly up at Arsenal. And also, he should have scored that goal. Well, should have scored that chance as well. That was, if he scored that chance, he would have got the confidence maybe to start bagging more. But he let that chance go by. Kai Havertz, I kind of feel sorry for this guy, and me saying that is we're just hoofing on balls to Havertz and hoping it's going to stick. When one, he's not that good in the air, even though he's about 6'4". He isn't that great. This guy's game is just link up play on the ground, and just, send balls to Martinelli, to Gabriel Jesus, which he done all right in spells. But look, I'm not Kai Havertz's biggest fan, but I think he's being hung out to dry, if you want to say that, in my opinion. Gabriel Martinelli, he was putting himself about, which what you get from Martinelli. Him and Thomas Partey were probably our best players, and I say best in a bad bunch, like I did with Thomas Partey. Yeah, and like I said, it took an own goal for us to get past then. And when I said that this football was literal terrorism, this football it's gotten worse. Trust me, I swear every game it's getting worse. There was right at points where we're in a low block in our 4-4-2, parking the bus against a team who, things are happening in their country. They can't even train every day. And we're parking the bus against them at home. And look, we got the points on the board, and let's be real, our Champions League games don't get easier from here. We've got Inter Milan next, then we've got Sporting Lisbon, then we've got, I think, Girona, and then Monaco. I think Monaco beats Red Star Belgrade, 5-1 yesterday. Doesn't get easier from here, and we have Liverpool on Sunday. And look, if we play like how we done against Shaktar as we do against Liverpool, just call it. Take the 3-0 and forfeit, honestly. But yeah, I'm not enjoying watching Arsenal in a minute. I'm literally bringing myself up to watch these games because that's how terrible we are, honestly. And I think a lot of people, especially online, are starting to sort of wake up to, right, yeah, Saka and Odegaard aren't here, but we were playing this type of football with them in the team. And now we haven't got them. There's no output at all. We're relying on own goals from deflections of goalkeepers to go over the line against Shakhtar at home. But yeah, rolling on Liverpool, I guess that's going to be it's going to be interesting. Obviously, videos will drop leading up to it, like a preview and stuff like that. And if any news comes out, or if any other team's news comes out, I'll definitely be sure to make a video on them. But yeah, that's it from me. It's probably best that I've done the match reaction afterwards, so after the day after the game, because I wouldn't have been able to do that. I probably would have fell asleep doing it. But yeah, remember, like, sub, and share the content around, and I'll see you a lot in a bit.